We have a tradition as a Catholic institution to invoke God's name on our projects and our ceremonies and our celebrations here. So, tonight, it's an honor to be here with these honorees and with Dr. Kiesner. So let us pray for a moment. God, our Father and Creator, we thank you for your blessings, and we call upon you to help us in all our works. You gift each of us with talents. You ask that we use them fully for your glory and for others. Our honored guests have made special use of their talents and are serving others in unique ways. Bless them tonight and in the days to come. Bless our beloved co-worker at LMU, Fred Kiesner, our gifted leader, and prosper his work in the days to come. And bless each of us gathered to congratulate these persons who are truly persons for others. And bless the gift of food and drink we have had and will have. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Father Daly. That 15-minute homily was just excellent.
6 minutes.
And my wife will be pleased to know that I've been elevated. I'm not sure I will be, but then that's all right.
Wine's good.
That's right.
Yeah.
Daily. Not you, Father. It's my pleasure to welcome you all, as already has been done, but to add that welcome as Dean of the College of Business Administration, and to just comment briefly on the fact that honors days on the campus are so critical. We have the undergraduate honors day coming up in a couple of weeks, and it's always one of the highlights of the year. We have the Alpha Sigma Nu induction ceremony for honoring students as well coming up. And we just recently did the Beta Gamma Sigma induction, which took the top 10% of the undergraduate juniors and seniors and the top 20% of the MBA students. And you know, it's all about recognition. It's all about thinking about how other people are serving the community, serving each other. And so tonight we are in that same mode. And it's a mode that is so meaningful to all of us. Joining us tonight are several people that I would like to introduce. First of all, one of our trustees, Steve Page. Steve?
John?
Moving down the aisle there is, well, okay, the Senior Vice President and Chief Academic Officer, Ernie Rose, back there in the corner. Okay. We have some of our honorees from last year, Martha Della Torre, right here in front. Don Norris and his wife, Joyce, right there. And Mason Cheyenne is right there, back there, okay. We also have the new Vice President for Development, Bedford McIntosh, which is over there, okay. And we have the Dean of the College of Communication and Fine Arts. Oh, there she is, right there. Looking over you, I'm sorry. Okay. We're very pleased that all of you could join us, and we are most appreciative of your being here. And it is my pleasure now to turn this over to Fred.
Just trying to make time with a good
I
woman,
saw
you
that.
know.
Come on.
Okay. Am I on? Okay. Before we go too much further, I have to make a correction to my dean's comments.
Okay.
Steve Page also is one of our honorees up on the wall here. Yeah. And now I will tell you, I've been here longer than Sin has been here, right? But our kids never sin. Holy mackerel, who trained that kid? Valenta? You're always looking for centerfold, aren't you? Yeah. What a timing joke. Holy mackerel. Anyway, 24 years ago, I sat on the Dean Search Committee when we were looking for a dean to help grow this university. And the boss over here was the guy we hired. And he didn't tell it to you, but he's a short timer. In August of this year, he's going to retire as dean, and after, what, almost 25 years, which is a record like you wouldn't believe in the business school. I think the average age of it, or not age, average length of tenure of a dean is 3 years, and he's going on 24 years. I know what the hell I'm going to do. You get me a new dean here, I'm not going to know how, you know, geez. Do I have to be nice to him? Huh? Yeah, but anyway, give John Wolahan a hand. Before we get into our distinguished honorees, the reason we do this, the hell with you guys. I'm using you. I'm using every one of you. And you'll see why in a minute. I got a bunch of my really hotshot students here, and I'm going to introduce them first. And for a lot of reasons, but I got to do a fun one. I've been telling the dean this is the best year I've ever had as a prof. Best students I've ever had as a prof. Most incredible year. I've been here 33 damn years, and that's pretty good to say the best year. Katie, get up here, real quick. They sent me a volunteer to work this thing. If you want to know how good the students are here, Katie's my Rotary Ambassadorial Scholar for the year. She just won $30,000 and is going to go to Africa to study how to help the people in Africa. When she showed up, she said, "I'm your volunteer for tonight." I thought, man, I got to introduce you as part of the program. Fair enough. So look at her blush over there. Yeah. Most wonderful kid you've ever seen. Most wonderful kid, other than all the other kids that are here. I'm going to tell you, by the way, did we introduce David Choi, our entrepreneurship prof? Yeah.
David.
You see a lot of kids here tonight. They are smashingly successful. We're doing a thing now, and if you look at the trophy cases, if you get time, you're going to see a whole pile full of new trophies, and we don't even have them all in there. I take my business, and David takes his business plan kids, his kids that do new venture plans and that. We take them to competitions, and every year we take a team or two, and fairly often we'll get a third or a second or a fourth or something like that. Every damn team we've taken this year has done wonderfully, wonderfully, wonderfully well. And I'll start out with my, I do it every year, don't I? I just get too emotional. My asthma team. First time in the history of our program in this university, they went to the, what the hell do they call it? Spirit of Enterprise in Cincinnati, and won their grand championship prize, $10,000, and an invitation to the World Series of Business Plans International Competition. We have never had a team do it, so you guys stand up. By God. Yeah. Get them all together. Yeah. Guess where we're going tomorrow morning? Winnipeg, Canada, for an international competition up there with these guys. So I don't know what will happen. All I'll tell you is they have heart and soul, and I've never seen a team work so hard. And please, all you other teams, don't take that as I'm not saying you're wonderful, because you're all wonderful too. So, okay. Christopher, what do you call yourself? The what is it? You've had several names on your team.
One Harvest Cafe.
Okay, One Harvest Cafe team. Where are they? Stand up, you guys. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful team. Undergraduate, and they're just doing wonderful work. And by the way, Christopher happens to be my TA, so I know all their work because they're always in my office doing it on my computer. Man, I tell you, thank you guys for being wonderful. Okay. And where's my leash lift team? There we go. This is... The competitions have become incredible now. I think half the teams in them are ringers. Everybody has biotech and this and that tech, and everything is so... It's not like the old days where you had a class and you had a team that did a pretty good job, and I'd say, hey, come to a competition, we'll see how you do. All these teams are coming in with one in particular I was telling the dean about. It was from Harvard, Yale, and Johns Hopkins. And they gave their presentation, and so it's 4 students, everybody thinks, and then this guy comes walking out from the audience, and he's a guy about 50 years old, and he starts answering all the questions, and we're all sitting there saying, who the hell is this? What's this guy doing? Well, it turns out he's the doctor that invented their idea, and the students just did a little work to help him out, but they're going to a student competition competing with this incredible idea. So I want you to know, these kids are legit straight ideas out of the classroom. There's not a damn ringer in this crowd. They're wonderful, okay? So these guys went, considering what, that's why I introduced it this way, considering the competition now. They are a straight consumer product, so simple you wouldn't believe. They got a new thing for a doggy leash thing that you know, all these little frou-frou dogs like all these women stars are carrying now. You know, well, they came up with this idea that if you ever go to places like, what is it, the Grove and that, you see all these people carrying their dogs. They got this neatest little thing. It's a leash where after you finish using it as a leash or when it's appropriate, you just bend over and you hook it in a different part on it. You pick it up and carry your dog over your arm like a purse. And if you could see the pictures of it, it's the most logical, simple idea you've ever seen. And I thought, oh boy, I've set these guys up, taking them to a competition with all these, and I really was, oh, I was worried. Because I thought, they're going to get killed by all these scientific things. These guys placed in the money in the top 3. And that was wonderful. Yeah. Beautiful.
Well done.
Okay. Let's see. P-card. Where's my P-card team? It's David's P-card team. There they are with David. These kids learned about life. Let me tell you something. They were in a competition. It was a 2-sided competition. Most competitions, you make it through the first round, and otherwise you're dead. Well, this one, you go through the first round, and then the next day you went through the second round, and your ranking in winning or losing was 40% the first day and 60% the second day. The judges told me they were on the bottom the first day. They were dead meat. They were gone. They were finished. They were through. They said, we can do better. What the hell are you laughing at? Been there, haven't you?
You can go over here and shut the...
Huh?
I couldn't go
No
over.
way.
What?
Oh. She shared the
Oh, okay.
She didn't want it.
Well,
Yeah, you got it too.
The next day, they went into the second half, and they did so extremely well. A couple of judges said they were #1 in the second day. They ended up getting 4th in the competition against some really tough schools. What I like there is this is the spirit of learning how to keep fighting. Even they knew you knew you didn't do very well that first day. I mean, they were kind of saying, God, we were horrible and everything else. So that's competitive spirit. So give them a good hand.
The beta gamma single people didn't do well.
Okay, let's see. I want to real quick introduce, I have some diamonds here. My diamond in the rough, if you see it over there. These are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful students that we take on as freshmen, sometimes first semester sophomores. We invest $5,000 into their business that they're trying to start, and I kick them in the butt for the next 3 years. So we have Stephen Yos over here. Buddy Dillenberg over here. Unless I'm wrong, I don't think any others are here. Garrett Awad. Garrett Awad, my apologies. Come on, step forward so I can see you. So, I just wanted them to see who you were. Okay? Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Diamonds. Am I forgetting anything, John? The honorees and dinner. Leave it to an accounting prof. Now, let me tell you, if you look carefully up here eventually, I was just mentioning it to him, I have always loved teaching accounting kids. And out of this pack up here, we're going to have 12 honorees over last year and this year. I think it's 7 of them that were originally accounting majors. And that just stuns me, just stuns me. This is an entrepreneur award, and all these accountants are getting out there and saying, ah, hell, I'm going to become an entrepreneur, you know? So, quit claiming credit for it. They're my students. First honoree we want to have is if Denise would come up, please. Denise Richards. And I'm going to read what we have on the award up here, and after we do this, I'll give you a couple of more awards. Oh, Christopher, we're going to have some bags for them to carry all their loot out, so we'll get them later, okay? Loot, yes, sir. You're going to have it. So I'll read what's on the plaque up there. By the way, she was LMU 1968 in liberal arts.
I graduated when I was 5.
I do the jokes here. What the hell are you talking about? Man, jeez.
Just wanted to set the record straight.
Okay. It's unbelievable. Liberal arts. We got liberal arts up here on the wall. Jeez. Oh.
Other than him.
Denise Richards founded Quarry Design Studio in 1998. It's a highly recognized and honored custom design and interior architectural services firm specializing in residential, commercial, and government sites throughout the world, doing very well with it. Her creative abilities have garnered wide international acclaim. She's been exceptionally active in leadership roles with the Marymount alumni.
Okay.
Alumni?
Yeah.
Yeah. Organizations and a number of LMU organizations, including service as a regent of Loyola Marymount University.
You sound good.
Now, I will also tell you, she one day decided she was going to help me out with a diamond and gave me enough money to support a diamond, and there he is, baby. So, okay? You chat with Buddy a little bit, okay?
Pick a good diamond.
You picked a good diamond, all right? So, first, we'll need him a little bit. Just drop him right here. That's okay. Where are you here? I rehearsed this year, John. I got them in a row. It's going to be better than last year. You're going to get 2 things here, and then we're going to unveil that. First is the heaviest damn award you're ever going to get. You can, want to stay in shape. You can do weightlifting every morning. There's a purpose for this. It's really heavy. It's marble and everything. But very simple thing on there. It just says Denise Richards, LMU 1968, liberal arts, BA, Loyola Marymount University, distinguished entrepreneurial alumni, positively impacting the world.
Oh,
That's,
wow.
Okay. Good.
Thank you. Wow.
Then we have my dream box, and I'll try and stay straight-faced on this because it always gets to me. Many, 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 many years ago. Damn it.
Better you than me.
No, John knows this. Every time I get emotional, I got to kiss a pretty girl. Elaine, you're occupied. Okay. Yeah, good, good. Give me a hug anyway. So, this box means a lot to me because it has a message, and you got to listen to the message. And I won't read all the years because I can only get teary-eyed once in an evening. But you guys pay attention to this too, okay? It says, the Entrepreneur's Dream Box, presented to an entrepreneurial star, Denise Richards, with our deepest appreciation for your outstanding entrepreneurial efforts and impact. Your past entrepreneurial achievements and the future impact you will have in the world of entrepreneurship are inspiring. That's nice. Fair enough.
Great.
Inside counts. This is the inside inscription. The Entrepreneur's Dream Box. This is not a jewel box in the normal sense, yet it will contain the finest treasures of your life. It's a place where you should keep tiny mementos of your greatest victories and achievements in life, both past and future. Fill it to overflowing. Huh?
You're going to make me cry.
You're supposed to be crying, not me. So I get emotional with this thing because it means a lot to me. It says, fill it to overflowing as you fulfill your destiny to have an incredible impact on the world. So you will fill it up, okay? All right?
Thank you.
Okay, good. Thank you, love. Now we got to go unveil your permanent plaque that you're always up here.
So I can see it.
Now, sorry, baby.
Can I get on a step stool?
Christopher, we screwed that one up, didn't we? Oh, my. Oh. Well, I got to tell you why the students are here. Because, and I'll say this every year to my kids, I want all you young people that are here to walk up after the ceremony, look at these, and then start figuring out where the hell on this wall yours is going to be. Because you got to be up here. These are the most talented kids I've ever had. You got to be up here. So pay attention to this. And I catch students with all the trophy cases. And John Molahan wonders what the hell I do give all these awards out. In my view, an entrepreneur operates on tangible symbols of victory. Well, we got a hell of a lot here from our students. I catch kids that get an award. I walk out of my office some days and they're there with their girlfriend saying, oh, and look what I got here and everything like that. It's beautiful for me because they care. So you guys all come up here and look at this later and you look proudly on hers, and if I pull it off, I'm dead.
Chair to stand on.
Buddy, can you pull that down? Yeah, I got a kind of a bum shoulder. Huh? Yeah, careful now. You drop it, your grade goes down. Hey, beautiful. All right. Okay. So, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I love this. My wife gets madder than hell at me. I'm always hugging women.
She's used to it by now.
Yeah. Yeah. She also knows I'm harmless, you know. So, go sit down. Okay. Norma Provencio was my student some years back, 1979, accounting major. His student, where's George Desaro? George Desaro's student, a most wonderful person. Started her career with Arthur Andersen. I'll read this in a minute, but I just want to ad-lib a little bit. Started her career with Arthur Andersen, and then when they closed up, started her own business and has done wonderfully well, specializing in a tough business. But I got to tell you, oh, I disagree. You know, I used to say the same thing to your old man years ago, you know? Yeah. Huh? Are you telling us something? Really? Well, Norma, I wrote her a letter and I said, we want to honor you on the wall. She wrote back, she said, absolutely not. I'm not good enough. No way. No, we won't do it. But you got to understand, I'm getting old. I still think of these guys as my students. So I whipped her an email back faster than hell. And I said, how dare you say that to me? You're damn well going to come here and you're damn well going to get this award. Don't give me any garbage. Don't give me any lip back. I want one word back from you in an immediate email right after this, YES. And if not, Alan Cherry and I, the two bearded weirdos, are gonna get on either side of you and slap you upside the head. 30 seconds later, I got yes. Okay, yeah, come on up, Norma. Yeah. Thank you. Pardon me, but I love telling that story. It's a good story. It's a good story. So, I will read what it says here. I already gave half of it away. But Norma started her career with one of the big 8 accounting firms, Arthur Andersen, and quickly was recognized as a star with the firm. She earned her CPA and rose to the ranks, and high level in the ranks, responsible positions, and was partner in charge of major key market niche of the firm, what'd you call it? Healthcare, yes. In 2003, she founded Provencio Advisory Services, consulting and accounting organization offering top-level services to the healthcare industry. She ain't too stupid. She worked in that for a long time and started her own business in it. Yes, yeah. So her firm is a powerful success story that strongly reflects her strong ethical grounding. We're proud to have you here, my friend. Okay. There we go. We got a dream box for you. I'm not going to read it, huh?
A little something to start it with?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I should tell you, in each box, I've given each of them a little pin that's the logo of our operation here, but yours is special. No, a lot different than mine. Mine says, you know, LMU Entrepreneurship Spanning the Globe. Everybody else that's ever got one of these does. All the folks that are here tonight as honorees, theirs says Distinguished Alumni. It cost me a bloody fortune for that. Yeah. Okay, good. So, that should be the first memory for all you guys that's in your box. I usurped your little space there. Oh my gosh. Well, you got me excited. She's pointing like this. And I thought, what the hell is she pointing like this for? She's pointing at the pin. That's what it is. You got to be careful with old guys like me, you know? So. And here is your lift this, you'll see. It's the truth.
Fantastic.
You're going to carry it. I'm not going to carry it for you. Take it.
I got it.
Yeah.
This is
Okay,
heavy.
good. Yes, it is. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Let's go unveil you, huh? So. Can you do it? You're a good buddy for the top ones. Easy now, easy now.
Don't rip it off the wall. It's only on one nail.
There you go. Good. There we are. Yes. Beautiful. Enjoy, my friend. Okay.
There's your seat back.
Huh?
We're taking over.
I love the way that you. I know he's stealing all my speaking here. She. Sorry, I'm getting old. I can't tell anymore.
Gift of gab already.
Yes. 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 Lane, you should warn me. I didn't know it was a she. Skirt. Yeah. I just noticed. Yeah. 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 So. Okay. Zane Khan. Where's Zane? Come on up here, Zane, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Let me tell you guys, I think you know if you were my student, if you are my student, I kid a lot. But God, I love these people. Okay? So, first of all, I got to tell you a little side story on this guy. We almost had him. If you'll notice, we have a nice, what the hell's that thing, Elaine? Harp. Okay, thank you. My wife is playing the harp, and I always call it a banjo or a tuba or what. I can never remember what it is. So he is a concert violist. Am I saying it right? That's right. And part of his charity activity in life, by the way, everybody you see up here on this wall is heavily involved in being a social entrepreneur as well, helping people in social life. Not social life, I mean, you know what I mean. In social impact, helping people in the world. And it's the youth what?
American Youth Symphony.
American Youth Symphony. He totally is involved with and helps them very much. I asked him if he'd play here tonight with the oboe or whatever that thing is down the hall.
Harp.
And harp. He said no because he was too busy and he couldn't practice and he didn't. Yeah.
Viola and harp is kind of a difficult. It's like kind of tough music, you know. So I'm like,
You were my student.
I didn't want to really practice.
You were my student. You could do beautifully. Okay. So I will read this. Zane Khan founded his firm iConstituent LLC in 2002. What I want you to understand, this guy is my first awardee for the, what millennium is this? Third millennium?
That's right.
For the first one I've had past the year 2000. And I'm damn happy to have that. I got people from all the decades prior to that. Yeah. Just as he was graduating from LMU with his graduate degree, he started this business. And Rochelle Katz, my spy, who's the dean of the MBA program, we were chatting last night, and she very proudly said, "Don't you forget to say this was his integrative product as a student, and it was the product he had to do to graduate, and look how he's made it into a wonderful business."
That was my thesis, actually.
Yeah, that's a pretty wonderful thing, okay? All you grad students, pay attention to this, okay? So, the firm has grown very rapidly to the extent that it is now the leading provider of e-communications technology to members of the United States House and the United States Senate, to state legislatures around the country. Offices are located in LA, Washington, and Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Must have a girlfriend there or something.
Don't say that. My wife is.
I know. Did you see the look on her
There's
face?
been a suspicion.
Yes. The firm is expected to double in size in this year alone, and in the next couple of years, Zane tells me, because of this crazy campaign with 50,000 candidates, he thinks it'll at least triple over each of the next 2 years. And this business is going straight up. Unbelievable. So Zane is also a trained violist and orchestral conductor, and still performs publicly and is very active in supporting the American Youth Symphony's outreach programs, which he founded in the early 90s. So we're doggone proud to have you
Thank
here,
you.
my friend. Good.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Fred.
So here's your loot. And we do have bags over here. Buddy brought bags that you can carry them home later on. And I should show you the bags. Oh, Jesus. Where's my nurse? Where's my nurse? Where is it? Oh, okay, nurse. Good. Were you playing with me?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Sorry. Yes. Oh. John was giving me a dirty look here. I just got to tell you, I want the academic vice president to know we made these bags special for our students. They're good bags. They're waterproof. They protect their books and everything. Got a special pocket put in here for our kids to keep their marijuana in. It keeps it dry, you know. So, okay, yeah.
Can I just say one word?
Yeah.
About 2 seconds.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I just wanted to say, I wanted to say one thing to Grandpa Fred, and I say that with a lot of love in my heart. Thank you to Grandpa Fred, because I remember when I was here, for basically every night it seemed like from 7 to 10 or 4 to 10 or whatever it was. The classes, I really relished those classes with Grandpa Fred, and I remember that was the first time that I wrote a business plan. And it was such a remarkable experience, and I'm so glad, I was so honored by this. Thank you so much.
You bring the honor to us,
Thank you.
and you bring the honor to LMU. Good. Let's go unveil you here. Yes, sir. We got you. You notice, John, I'm doing them in right order. Last year we had 8 people here, and I could never remember where the hell they were, so I'd be lifting one up saying, no, it's not that one. How about the, no, it's not that one. You remember, right? Yeah. It was incredibly dumb. Okay. There we go, sir.
Thank you.
Proud. Okay. Thank you very much. Absolutely wonderful. Beautiful. Thank you. Good. All right. Last but not least, the most, what's the term? Prolific? Every time I see him, he's got new kids. You understand, I taught this guy 45 years ago, and he says, Ron Valenta, come on up here, and I'm going to harass you a little bit. You know that. You know I'm going to give you trouble. Yeah. Hello, my friend.
Over here.
Good. That's good. Thank you. Hey, that's nice. I like that. Good. That's good. You stay here.
I was gonna go on my shoulders.
That's fine. That's fine. Good.
On your shoulders, though.
Not on my shoulders. No. No. Good. Okay.
All right.
I can tell you, I had Ron Valenta many years ago. When you were 1980, you were
Yeah.
graduated. Wow.
1 year after Norma, so it's not that long.
It's much longer ago.
Actually, she's younger. I was slower.
Oh, yes, I remember that. He was the most wonderful kid, and he was quite shy. And George and Alan were also his profs. He was quite shy in a way. Has that changed? No? Not shy in a negative sense, but just a quiet, decent fellow. And when he applied for Arthur Anderson, I'll never forget, they called me up for a reference. And they said, he's a little shy and a little quiet when he interviewed. He didn't come across as real dynamic. And I'll never forget the words I used, and I think you remember them. I told you about it. is I just said to him simply, Stillwater runs deep. He's the finest student I've had in many a year. And it's run so deep you wouldn't believe it. This guy has been so successful. And I don't know whether I'm right or wrong now. Last time I heard, he had 7 businesses. He just sold one of them, and he ruined me, John. I can't introduce him the way I introduced him last time.
Thank God.
Yeah, he sold that one.
Thank God.
What do you mean, thank God? I will only tell you, I had him speak here for me down in the auditorium, one of my Hilton Distinguished Entrepreneurs. And you know I'm dignified, and I wouldn't cause anybody any embarrassment or anything.
Never. Never.
But he was the biggest outhouse manufacturer in America.
But only for 6 years.
Yep, but you remember Andy Gump? He kicked their butt. But I couldn't resist, and John Moulahan kept saying, I know what you're going to do. Don't do it. That'll be embarrassing. He kept saying, you wouldn't do that, would you? So I did introduce him as the S something or other House King of America. Yeah. If you ever see these portable outhouses around here, you've seen his stuff. Portasan was the company he built up and really did. Andy Gump, for anyone that's fairly old, remembers Andy Gump was the thing that was out there, and he just showed him how to do business. And I think, what do you got, 6 businesses left?
We're up to 8 now.
Oh, Jesus. Got to sell a few more. I can't count past 10. Okay, we have a funny thing going on with Uncle Ron here. If you will notice, last year's invitation and this year's invitation will be up there the same way. Last year's invitation has his name on there. And at the last minute, he had some trouble with one of his kids, and he called me, I think it was that day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little before.
He said, I got to do something with one of my kids and my family, and he said, you know me, family is the most important to me. And as you'll look, absolutely. And he said, I got to miss it. Yeah, I was brokenhearted. But if I recall, didn't I say to you, you're doing what you got to do, that's the right thing to do? So, what I got to tell him is we got a real problem. Where's your older daughter?
He's right there with the youngest.
Well, somebody, Buddy, come help him.
She can come.
No, Buddy, come help. The problem is, last year I had one of these for Ron. So this year I sent it to the trophy shop and said, use this for a model for the other 3. They didn't understand, so they made another one for Ron too, so you're getting 2 of the damn thing. Okay? I don't know. Can somebody carry? I don't want you to.
No, she's
Don't.
fine.
How about the kids, though?
No, believe me, there's all 3 usually hanging on.
Okay. Anyway, what I figured is he could keep one in the office and one in the outhouse, and everything would be good. All right, good. And where is it? Oh, we have the dream box
Right.
for you also, my friend. Okay.
Thank you very much.
And your name will be the only one ever in history to be up here twice.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
You.
Can you or not?
I can.
Okay. Let's go on bail. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Ron, I didn't read your official citation, but I think I gave him enough information about your key love in life, the outhouses.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be it.
There you go, sir.
Great. Thank you.
Yes. Proud of you. Proud of you. And again, I say to you, you know I love you for
Yeah, I
your
know.
family. I love you for that. Okay? Good. Folks, we're going to have dinner. As much as possible, I want you students to mix with everybody here. Sit and chat with them. Pick their brains. Learn what winners are like. Because the people in the background are also winners. So have a good time and eat hearty. And thank you for being here. And which one of you is my first student to be up here on this wall? Which one? I'm making eye contact with every one of you guys. Buddy? Where? Yeah. Making eye contact with you. He's used to that with girls, not me. I'm making eye contact. Which one of you guys is going to be the first up on this one? Garrett, put your damn hand down. Jeez. Okay, guys? Fair enough. Go have some fun. Good.